Today we're going to be tying a fly called the GD Catnip, which is used as an anchor fly for a lot of tight line nymphing techniques. So we have a size 12 scud hook and a 1/8 inch bead. Then we're going to put 16 wraps of lead to really make sure that that fly is getting down. Next, what we're going to do is we'll start our thread. Next, we're going to take a piece of monofilament fly line or monofilament fishing line, and we're just going to tie that in, and that's going to be used as the rib. After that, we have our mottled oak thin skin. Also tie that in at the back there. And then after that, we have our UV micro chenille. Tie that in. And then I have a rotary vise, so what I'll do is a quick whip finish towards the front, but not the whole way, because we got to tie in some more of that UV micro chenille. Put it in the thread ball, in the thread cradle, and we'll just wrap that chenille the whole way up the shank of the hook to where I have the thread tied off. And once I get up here, I'm going to make my wraps a little tighter just to give it a little bit of a thicker body and get that taper in there. Once we have it up there, I'll just take my thread off, tie that in. Now that we got a few wraps on, cut our chenille. Next, we got the black. This is going to be your part of your head and your legs. And again, I'll just do a quick whip finish. Throw the bobbin in the thread cradle, and then I can just wind that black chenille right on there. Alright, looks good. And we'll tie off. Once I have that tied off, I can cut. Let's just give her another wrap or two. And then here's another spot too. Since the thin skin, we're pulling that real tightly, and it's on this scud hook, just as an extra precaution. That way nothing's coming undone. I always just do a little bit of a whip finish there. You don't have to, but just in case things were to come undone. And now we're just stroking those fibers down because we don't want to trap those with thin skin. And we'll put that mottled oak thin skin right over top, over the back of the hook, pulling that pretty tight if we can. And then this is where you don't want to pull quite as tight, and you're gonna have to tie that in right behind the bead. We'll give it a few wraps here, and then in front of it, and then I'll do another whip finish. Alright, we're nice and tight. Now, cut off that thin skin there. Now we're going to take the monofilament line that we tied in first, and what we're going to do is just bring that up, making sure that thin skin's not going to slip. And as you come up, I'm moving it kind of back and forth so that I don't trap any of those chenille fibers under the rib. Okay. And now that we are wrapped up, I'm going to tie this in with our thread. We'll give it about 3 because that tends to slip. Then give it a wrap in front, no behind. Now we can cut that rib off. And lastly, to finish it up, we'll do a whip finish. And then there we go. It's the GD Catnip. Great little anchor fly for tightline nymphing. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Since it's the dead of winter and the fishing is not quite as hot, we can't get it out as much as we like, we wanted to continue to create content. So what we're hopefully going to be doing is maybe some time videos throughout the rest of the winter, some product reviews. So let us know what you think of that. Do you want to see that kind of stuff? If so, is there any type of patterns that you want to see? Gear that you want us to talk about that we use? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do by clicking the link right here. The subscriptions really do help us out, and we really appreciate that. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the water.